What is up, YouTube land? Brandy Collects here, formerly known as One Hot Chikorita and very briefly known as Eccentric Emolga. Why have I changed my username like 1,000 times? Well, 3. I really just, honestly, the first time I changed it from One Hot Chikorita was simply because Chikorita is not even one of my favorite Pokemon, to be honest with you. And I come up with the username just because I thought it was a good pun, but I didn't feel like it was really that personal to me anymore. So I just kind of went ahead and changed it because I was like, that really doesn't represent who I am. So then it turned into Eccentric Emolga, which I kind of view myself as an eccentric person sometimes. And Emolga is one of my 2 favorite Pokemon because I am torn between Ampharos and Emolga. I like electric type Pokemon in general, but those are probably my 2 favorite, like hands down. But then I got to thinking after I made that change about where I wanted to be with my content creating. And if you're subscribed to my channel and have viewed any of my videos in the past, you probably noticed I've not made an upload in 7-8-ish months. Maybe longer, maybe shorter, but somewhere around there. And I was doing really well there for like a solid 2 or 3 months of uploading consistently and just doing a really good job. But then life happened and I went on a hiatus. What exactly happened in my life that caused the hiatus? Well, I found out I was pregnant with my first child, and it's something that my husband and I have been trying for a really long time, but I won't lie, I was scared. I didn't know what my life was going to look like. I mean, even though it was something that I wanted and he wanted, and we were over the moon, I still had to take a step back and be like, okay, well, now I've got to focus on this, and I'm still very much focused on that. And if you're good at math at all, or not good at math, I don't know, it's not hard to figure out that I haven't posted in 7-8-ish months. I'm in the 9th month. Like, I'm less than 3 weeks from popping out this baby. So as far as what my content creating schedule is going to look like going forward, I still really don't have a clear timeline or schedule. I don't really have much of a schedule for anything, really, because I know that caring for a newborn is going to fill a large gap of my time, and that's fine. But I do have personal goals for 2022, and content creating is one of those things that has been something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I finally kind of found my niche and like what I want to do. And so I'm just going to do it. Like, we're just going to do it. A lot of my stuff is going to be very much Pokemon related, opening packs, having fun, hence the name Brandy Collects. Like, I want my journey, or I want my YouTube channel to be focused on my collection journey. But with that being said, I want to go more specific in this video and talk about more specifically what that looks like to me. I really enjoy opening packs and sharing my pulls with you guys. I think that's one of the most fun avenues on YouTube or anything like that. But, however, it does get costly. So I want to incorporate some other things because, truthfully, I don't always have money for buying product. And to be honest, when I was uploading that kind of stuff consistently, I was irresponsibly spending money that I shouldn't have been spending. And obviously now that's not something that I want to do going forward, especially when I have this child that I have to care for. So that kind of got me thinking about something that I kind of want to discuss in today's video, is kind of just us hanging out and chilling of like, what are my goals like on social media as far as collecting goes. And really, what that looks like is I just want to build a community with people, like build relationships, make friends, just hang out with other people that are interested in the same things that I am. And so that is my number 1 goal. So you can probably expect a lot of videos of just me talking to you guys, because that's how you build connections. And there's not really anybody on these platforms that do that. At least not large creators that do that. And for me, what I've adapted is if you can't find what you're looking for on the internet, then make your platform what you're looking for. Because chances are, if you're looking for a certain thing on the internet, chances are you're not the only person. So, like, I know that there are other people in this community that aren't just trying to build as large of a following as possible, and they're just trying to collect the most expensive things so they can turn around and flip them and do things like that. There are people in this community I know that are here because they love the hobby, and those are the people that I want to connect with through my platforms. And whenever I have the opportunity to open product, sure, I'm excited to do that with you guys. If I pull something fantastic, that'll be an awesome experience to have on camera, because I've done that in previous videos. It's just had awesome pulls one after the other, but I don't always have that much luck, and I enjoy opening the pack that has nothing in it as much as I enjoy opening the one that's got the best pull in it, because it's not about what comes out of that pack, it's about your enjoyment of the hobby, at least in my eyes. And I just have found through just surfing the internet, looking through social media, watching videos on TikTok and YouTube, and looking at Instagram posts, that a lot of people in this community are very much centered around what their stuff is worth. And while that's cool to know that you have this really expensive card that's like really hard to pull and is worth a lot of money, at least for me, I'm not planning to sell my collection anyways. Like, I do it because I enjoy the hobby. So I don't want to be the creator that looks for ways to flip it, you know? Like, I want to just share my enjoyment. So that's what I want to do going forward. I know I'm kind of rambling on about other avenues of this hobby, and I'm not meaning to, like, put down the people that are in it for that, because for some people that's fun, that's their enjoyment, is having valuable items, and I understand that completely. My only problem with it is when it turns into a scalping issue, which I'm not going to get into a whole lot in this video, because that's not really what my goal for today's video is. Maybe that's something I can talk about in a later video, because I think scalping is a huge problem in this community. But, I mean, for the most part, as long as you're here and you're doing what you love, I don't care how you enjoy the hobby. But for me personally, I know opening product 2 or 3 times a week just isn't plausible, simply because I can't always get my hand on products, and even if I can, I don't always have the funds to buy said products. So, like, I can't make that a commitment to uploading that kind of content consistently. But I do intend to maybe even share what I'm working on right now, because the set I'm trying to complete right now is Vivid Voltage, which is a heck of a set to try to complete, and it wasn't one that I was actually even going to try to complete a master set of originally. But once I pulled the Rainbow Pikachu, I figured I could give it a go. But I was not going to spend $400 on that card. Like, that's what I mean by it doesn't matter to me if I have the most expensive card. Like, I wanted to pull that. I was stoked when I pulled that card, because it come out of a single, like, pack that I found at my local Walmart. Like, not even with the Pokemon stuff. It was shoved, like, in the clothing aisle underneath of something. And I saw it and I grabbed it, and I was like, I'm gonna buy it. It was the only thing that I bought that day, and I did not record it, and I wish I would have, because I wouldn't believe that same story coming from somebody else. But my husband watched me open that one single pack, and I pulled that Rainbow Chunky Boy, and it was probably the best card opening experience of my entire life. Like, it was awesome. But after I made that pull, I was like, you know what? I can complete a master set now, because, like, I think at some point or another I will be able to afford any of the other single cards that I need now that I have that one. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm starting to ramble, I'm sorry. After that, I want to complete Celebrations, which I've been opening simultaneously, but I still have a few cards missing, and the McDonald's 25th anniversary set is the other one on my radar. But yeah, I'm just taking it one day at a time, really. I'm not in any rush to get the sets completed. I'm just having fun along the way. And I don't know, maybe I can make a video showcasing what I've accomplished so far on my Vivid Voltage master set, because I'm pretty far along with it, really. It's just I'm working on getting like reverse hollows and things of like cards that I already have but I don't have the reverse hollows of, and some of the full art trainers and the alternate art cards, that kind of thing. So like maybe in my next video, maybe I'll go through that and show that to you guys, because I have all 3 of those sets in the same binder. Because I used to be one of those people that thought every set needed its own binder, but I really just don't have the space to do it that way. So I'm still working on a process for that. So everything that I'm doing on this channel and just in general as far as collecting goes is just taking it one day at a time, you know? And I think that's what it's about. So if you're still watching this video 11 minutes in, thank you for sticking around and watching me and just listening to me ramble. And I really hope you enjoyed my introduction video, my introduction to my 2022 content and my goals for this year. I hope you'll stick around. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would encourage you to do that. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter, Brandy Collects, on both of those. Instagram, I tend to post some cool pulls that I get that I didn't film. And then on Twitter, oh, well, actually, Instagram and Twitter, I do a lot of code card giveaways. So if you're somebody that plays the TCGO, you can follow me on there. And I'm pretty good about it. If I've got some left and I post that I have them available, if you send me a DM, I'm going to give you some code cards, because, you know, I'm not going to use them, so I'd rather you guys have them. So anyways, I think I'm going to stop talking now, and hopefully I will have this video up sometime by the end of this week. I'm recording this on a Wednesday, so hopefully by the end of like Saturday it'll be up. I don't know. So anyways, I hope everybody has a wonderful day, night, whatever you're having, and I'll see you guys next time.